Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be making my morning matcha latte. I'm going to show you how I do it, but first let's chat through a few things. I have a list of all of the best matcha places in New York. I have been to quite a few and I will give you a quick review of each place. I'm looking at this list from Le Officiel. Apparently they have one of the most updated lists. They have the Vel Lower East Side. It's a really cute, tiny Japanese cafe where they are known for their thick cut-up toast with cool jam, basically cool toppings. And that piece of toast costs, I remember I had it to go because the shop was too busy. That piece of toast was like 12 bucks or something crazy. I did get a cup of matcha. I mean, it's standard. I believe it's Japanese owned. Go there with a good friend of yours, enjoy toast and a matcha. I guess you're not gonna be disappointed. And then the second one on the list is called Ishiki in the East Village. Isshiki. I haven't been to this one yet, so no comment about that. Kettl tea in Greenpoint. It is actually one of my favorite places to go in that area in Greenpoint. I go there pretty often. I've taken friends there. Their matcha lattes are pretty standard and I would say I am never disappointed whenever I go there. So start there first. They also have another location in Bowery. It is more like a window. You can sit by the window or you can go get takeout. It also again depends on who makes it for you as well. But most of the time my matcha latte, I always get it with ice. It's always up to standard. At the cafe in Greenpoint, you can get it to go or you can dine in the back bar where they have desserts and you can pick and choose the matcha grades and what type of matcha you want to try out, and it can go very expensive. You can purchase matcha powder, pottery, and they also have some pop-ups in the back. I was there, they had some Japanese vendor that was selling pottery and artsy stuff. Next on this list, it is Kijitora in Williamsburg. So this one is kind of viral at the moment. It's been going on for a few months since summer started already. Kijitora is known for their strawberry matcha latte and that's what I got. They didn't use matcha powder. They had like a syrup, a matcha syrup, something very thick, and they also used strawberry jam and some sort of sweetener like sugar syrup or something. But their drinks was more like a dessert to me. It's very thick. I would say if you have a sweet tooth, you are not going to be disappointed. I don't, and I would prefer my strawberry matcha latte to be a little more diluted, as in not as thick, because it gave more like a dessert to me. The next spot on this list is PPL in Williamsburg. I have been here many times, mostly just for to go. And I remember the last 2 times that I got my matcha lattes from there. I thought I was brave enough and confident enough. I got mine with whole milk and both times it ended up being too milky for me, but I personally think they do make a great matcha latte. Again, you've got to know your favorite milk combo. Mine is obviously always oat milk. Would highly recommend PPL as well. Their shop is super cute and Instagram worthy. Old wood, old school, lots of plants, lots of little details that make you want to take a photo. Next on this list is Semicolon Cafe in Midtown. I have been here for their sandwiches. I think they are Korean. Wasn't too impressed. I didn't get to try their matcha, so I don't know. Next spot on this list is Sorate, Soho. I have been here once before when they first opened and it was a little bit messy and chaotic because it was around lunchtime. They seem to be very busy, and last week actually I walked by and there was a long line. If I have to wait for my lunch and then we're in line for my drinks, then it's just annoying and it takes away the day in a way. So Sorate in Soho, it kind of gives more like a Scandi vibe to me. I don't think they are Japanese owned, but then they use pretty good quality matcha, up to standard. I don't have any complaint about this place besides the fact that you've got to wait in line, or if you go off hours. Tetsugeka in the East Village. So this spot used to be my go-to. I took so many of my friends there. There's this Japanese lady, she would sit there and whisk your matcha, make it right in front of your eyes. And I thought my matcha latte and my matcha drinks, and they also have a list of all of the matcha that you can pick from, but I usually just pick their standard house blend. I thought that my matcha order last time was a little bit watery watered down. I love my matcha to be full body. I want to be able to taste the matcha flavor. I don't know if you've been to Nana's green tea. I thought their matcha aftertaste is very bitter, but I would prefer that over something super mild and sour. Same thing for coffee. I like mine to be medium roast, full body. I want to be able to taste the coffee taste, and I want to be able to taste my matcha taste in my matcha, if that makes any sense. I think that is it for this list. Okay, now let's talk matcha latte making at home. It is super easy. You just need to make sure you get high quality ceremonial grade matcha powder, and I have tried those baking matcha powders and I never got to my second cup. It usually costs at least 20 bucks to $30, a standard good quality matcha that you typically can be able to get from the grocery store. Currently I have this one. It is a gift from my friend Joycelyn. She went to Japan and visited Uchi. She told me that is a city that's famous for green tea, a big green tea matcha producer for Japan. I feel extremely blessed. I actually really love this matcha powder. Also list out a few that I usually get from the grocery store or at Japanese grocery markets whenever I come across a good one. You can also of course get it online. How to make matcha. Place tea powder 1.7 grams for one person. So I have all of the matcha tools that I got back in the days when I used to live in Seattle. A matcha whisk. This one is very old and I think it works just fine. I have this huge sieve that didn't really hold its shape during my move, but works just fine. Matcha spoon, it is a bamboo spoon, and I believe you are supposed to scoop up 2 of these. That is 1 serving for 1 person. Matcha bowl that I got on Amazon, and then of course you would need your ceremonial high quality matcha powder. I have it in my tin box, but I also made sure I keep the plastic lid, and then inside I also tighten the opening with a rubber band just to make sure and ensure the freshness of the matcha powder. Pour 70 milliliters of hot water, about 80 degrees Celsius. Whisk very quickly until a soft froth develop. Very easy. I have my fellow kettle here. What I love most about it is the fact that it can be able to heat up the water to whatever temperature that you like, and it can be able to hold the temperature still. So I usually leave mine at 175. Matcha is usually prepared with 80 degrees Celsius or 176 Fahrenheit temperature water. So I set mine up to the maximum temperature that is recommended. So 175, 176. For a softer, mellower flavor, use lower temperature. That makes sense. So 70 degrees Celsius or 158 Fahrenheit. To intensify the depth of flavor, you can increase the quantity of tea leaves or matcha. Use 1.2 times the usual amount of tea leaves or matcha. Yeah, that's what I typically do. That's why I don't really follow recipes. I would just give myself like 3 of these little scoops. And lastly, my milk of choice is Califia Farms Oat Barista Blend. This one, it is about $5.50 at my local bodega. Whole Foods has it for a little bit cheaper, I think, but yeah, this one, our Oatly Barista Edition, is my preferred milk of choice. I would like to get myself back into whole milk. I know it's better than any of the oat milks or nut milk, but again, I just don't like the strong milk taste in my matcha, because I feel like coffee can handle whole milk, especially with Oatly espresso. I would get it with whole milk because otherwise matcha flavor is too mild to kind of mask the milk flavor. My matcha cup, I bought a set of these Firm Living Ripple glass. It holds the perfect amount of matcha for me. I'm gonna get 2 ice cubes. I like mine to be slightly cold but not with a bunch of ice because it's gonna water down my matcha latte. So I'm gonna get 2 ice cubes in here and I'll be back. So here I have 2 ice cubes in my cup. Add milk just so the milk can sit in the ice for a little bit. I'm gonna turn my water up to 176 degrees Fahrenheit or 80 degrees Celsius. Okay, I would pour milk up to here. I've done this so many times so I know the exact amount. I have my sifter here. So yeah, I usually don't dump all my matcha powder outside because I find it will get oxidized really quickly. And the back of this makes so many cups of matcha latte, and it's so worth it if you do it this way at home. Okay, I just have it sit in the tin. So hopefully you can see the matcha powder is supposed to be vibrant light green. I'm gonna do 3 of this amount. You pour it into the sifter and it goes directly into your matcha cup. And then you're doing this kind of motion to help the matcha go through. And do that 2 more times. Then I typically close my matcha right away, just so we can prevent having your matcha exposed in the air. We'll close it with a rubber band. This is the matcha powder I have, and then I'm just gonna pour in the water. About 70 milliliter. You can also do this on a scale, a kitchen scale. Do it by weight because the amount is so tiny. I've done this so many times now that I can just eyeball everything. So basically you can swirl the matcha powder that are sticking to the wall of the matcha cup, and I'm mixing with the water, and then you do the M method. So just back and forth kind of whisking method. You can already tell that the matcha is foaming up. It is such a therapeutic method, that's why I enjoy pour over coffee in the morning or making my own matcha at home, because the process is very calming. Not hard at all, and you just have to be confident. Okay, now I'm gonna pour my freshly made matcha in the milk cup. As you can see, it is perfect. So beautiful. I love the color. Yeah, I would say the matcha is a light to medium kind of flavor. Of course, you don't want to let it sit for too long. I usually just mix my matcha in with milk right away, because right now milk is just sitting at the bottom. I would say oat milk goes with matcha, it's the best combo. I think the flavor profile are very similar. The oat milk adds or heighten the matcha taste, in my opinion. People's taste buds are different, and some people think matcha tastes like grass, and I'm like, oh, it sucks, because matcha is so good. If you get a high quality ceremonial grade matcha, it's life-changing, and I don't know, I just cannot wait to go to Japan. I feel like it's going to be my most favorite country in the entire world. I still have to make it to Japan and Copenhagen in Denmark, hopefully next year. But yeah, I love this. Cheers. So make sure to cap your matcha and store it at a cool place. Here, I'll show you what I do. This, I usually clean my tools right away, whisk it. I'm gonna go rinse it right away. Hey guys, it is currently Sunday. I am all dressed. We are going to check out the new exhibition at the Noguchi Museum. It is where I got my Noguchi lamp here and the little table lamp by my bed. It's from the Noguchi Museum gift shop. I've heard they are having a new exhibition and I want to go check it out, even though I've been there so many times. It's located in Long Island City in Queens. A very calm and relaxing place, and really great to take photos, so that's why I put together this really cute outfit. Today I'm going to walk you through my outfit really quickly. Loving my silver ear stack, silver rings. This necklace is the tassel necklace from Katsu I'd. My burgundy shirt you've seen in my previous video, it is from COS. I have on a black bra. It's because it's pretty hot outside still. I usually would layer a tank top underneath, but it's pretty hot out today, so I just have on a simple black bra. My pants are new in from the brand Click. These are called the Hunter pants. They come with the string to tie at the waist, huge side pockets, and I went with size medium, and I love the relaxed fit of it. Feels very good on. My heels are the Totem heels. Bag is Le Maire. We are going to check out the museum for probably an hour or so, and then we'll head to a coffee shop, and then later at night we have a dinner reservation with two of my other friends, so we are doing like a triple date. Just a quick catch up before everyone else has to leave for fall travels. And I'm very excited because it is at Birds of a Feather, like the Billie Eilish song, but it is a Sichuan Chinese restaurant located in Williamsburg. So yeah, I'm very excited to see my friends and take cute photos at the museum. Today I'm taking out my DJI camera with a mic here and film on the street. I look ridiculous. Hopefully no one notices. Okay, I am taking you around my neighborhood because I'm actually walking to a cobbler shoe repair place. I've decided to give this place a try because it's not too far away from where I live and I can be able just to walk to pick it up when they are done. So I'm bringing a pair of by far boots that need the bottoms resoled and the heels repaired. And then I live near the train station, so I'm gonna take the train to Soho. Actually, I have decided to go for the J. Crew black half leather, half suede bucket bag. I've had my eyes on that bag for quite a while. It's basically a dupe of the bucket bag from the row. We're not buying anything the row at the moment because for sure I am going to try to make it to the row sample sale, which most likely will happen sometimes in November. And you know, I've gone the past 2 years, so I went to the previous 2 sample sales and every time I always walk out with something incredible, totally worth the wait. I'm very looking forward to going there. This year I'm planning to go super early because last year I thought I went early but I wasn't early enough obviously, and I was like probably on the 100th, and even though the wait was 8 hours, personally I think it's so worth it. And I've made so many friends from just attending or going to these kind of sample sales. But anyways, I'm going to pick up that tote bag. I placed an order online from J.Crew, I'm gonna go to the Soho location because from where I live, it is the most convenient place to get to. And then I can also do a quick browse, stopping by other shops nearby. It's always so fun for me. That's why I go there pretty often. Last time I went to Williamsburg and I got 3 pairs of shoes repaired and they charged me $145, so it's about $50 per pair. Personally, I think it is expensive, but it's worth it if you are planning to wear the shoes forever. That's why if you have more like expensive shoes, do that. But this time I'm giving these by far boots a try to see if the quality of this place is as good. Okay, slight plan change. I just stopped by the cobbler and he quoted me $70 after looking at my shoes. I told him that it's a little bit expensive when I think about it. So I think I'm going to head back to the apartment, change out of this jacket because I am sweating. This weather, it is currently 68 degrees. It's cooling, so it's like a perfect weather for a shirt. But right now I have on the floor tank top and I thought it was a little bit too revealing, but it's just mainly because I wanted to wear my hunter pants, the black pair from Click. They're very comfortable, I love them. So yeah, I'm gonna change it to a shirt. I'm not gonna wear a thick jacket like this because this one is the interior faux leather jacket. It has a lining, so I am toasty underneath. We'll see. I'm gonna bring my laptop and walk from a coffee shop or something because I need that change of air, because I feel like the past couple of days I've been staying up really late to watch shows and my body feels kind of dysfunctional and sore, and my brain doesn't function right, so I need at least 1 or 2 days walking around the city, mainly also because I can be able to get city footage for the vlogs, but also yeah, the city just inspired me, and as a writer and video content creator, I need that kind of boost daily or as much as I can. The city, the views and everything, it's just so gorgeous to see at the moment, and I will try my best to show you all the changing season. am. I am currently at Elizabeth Street Garden. It is a really adorable public garden in the Lower East Side / Chinatown area. Let's start from the beginning first. I did pick up my J. Crew bag. It is 30% off. I believe it is the last day. That's why I felt pressured to buy it. I am very pleased with it. It is called the Berkeley bag, and I went with the all black colorway, so half leather and half suede. It's like perfect tote bag, and I love how perfect the strap is. I'm gonna try to see if it's gonna fit my laptop with the case. Okay, so here's my laptop case with the laptop in, of course. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It fits my laptop perfectly. It's gonna be my go-to daily bag from now for sure. But with this outfit today, I just brought along my Longchamp canvas tote bag. Actually, it's nylon that my friend Carolina gifted me. She got this bag a long time ago and she knew that I was looking for one, and she came to visit and actually brought it and gifted it to me. How cool is this? I also picked up these orb silver earrings, and they were 50% off, so I paid around $25–26 for it. Yeah, really love it. It's like so simple but statement making at the same time. Okay, so after J. Crew, I decided not to spend any time in Soho anymore because it's just too hectic, and I wanted to figure out my shoe situation. So I went to this one shoe store in Soho, and they quoted me $70, and so I headed straight to this spot. I happened to see someone, I think I watched a YouTube video from a YouTuber back in the day, and I have that shoe store marked in my map for the longest time. It is called Eric Shoe Repair on Grand Street, so like Chinatown in the Lower East Side. He gave me a $40 quote, and he said to come back in an hour. So yeah, I walked around and went to a few vintage stores and did a quick browse. Got my cortado at Kobo. It's like a clothing store / coffee shop. Came back in an hour and I got my shoes. I'm so excited. Here they are. I got them fixed. Here's the bottom. This is what it looks like. To be honest with you, I think for New York, you are actually going to pay for what you get upon like closer inspection. I think the rubber sole that he used has a sport wood on it, and it does look a little cheap in terms of quality compared to like the Jimmy Choo pairs that I got done at the shoe shop in New Williamsburg. But I'm happy with it because these are not expensive shoes. I got them secondhand on the Real. They just happen to be the perfect style, perfect, you know, versatile shoe style that I can't let go yet. It's worth it to me personally. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm so glad that I was able to pick up my shoes, and then I'm just gonna head home because I started a pot of Japanese curry and I already marinated the chicken. I'm going to just bread it and fry the chicken cutlets when I get home and finish adding the curry cubes into the potato and carrot pot, and that should be dinner. Oh, I also have to make rice as well, but it shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna finish my coffee. For this portion of the video, I'm going to do a voiceover showing you how I make my Japanese box curry with chicken katsu and rice. It's one of my favorite weeknight dinners. One pot plus a frying pan dish. It's so easy and fun to make. You should make it and let me know how it goes. I know a lot of people even make their curry sauce from scratch, but I find buying the curry block the easiest and the most convenient way. The most important thing to keep in mind when handling raw chicken is that you don't want to contaminate it. I use my right hand as the wet hand and my left hand as the dry hand. I have a plate of AP flour, egg wash, and as you can see, I am using my left hand to coat the chicken cutlets with panko or breadcrumbs. Repeat with all of the chicken cutlets. Can you believe that this much chicken cutlets come from only 2 chicken breasts? They came huge though, so I basically use a sharp knife to slice through each breast, turn them into thin slices so they are easier to handle and a lot crispier after you fry them. If you can, I highly recommend marinate your chicken cutlets in advance. I use salt and pepper, garlic powder, turmeric, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. And for the curry sauce, I love to use my Le Creuset Dutch oven for this. I sauteed 1 whole onion, finely chopped, of course, in a little bit of oil. Then added my potatoes and carrots. I leave them in big chunks because I don't want to turn them into mush at the end. Added enough water and cooked it halfway. I basically prepared this in the morning before I left the house. Came back to finish dinner and dinner was ready in 30 minutes. And of course I have to make rice as well. I find that my 3 Lady brand Thai jasmine rice works, but feel free to pick up a bag of rice from your local Japanese grocery store. Any short grain, mid-grain rice works. The Japanese curry sauce mix or the roux is already pretty flavorful, but I like to add a little bit of ketchup, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce. Here I'm adding a tomato because I have a lot of tomatoes in my fridge right now. Feel free to add any sweetener that you like, just honey or sugar, and a little bit of water to help it get to the consistency that you like. It's come to my attention that a lot of people don't make their own rice at home. I have friends that buy pre-made rice and some don't even have a rice cooker at home even though they are Asians. Please get yourself a Zuri Cushy rice cooker. I have mine here, a 3-cup tiny one I bought from 99 Ranch, I believe, so many years ago for $25. It was on sale and it's such a strong workhorse and I love it so much. I also adore my Japanese mandolin. It is such a versatile tool in the kitchen. Most of everything that you see in my kitchen and in my apartment, you can be able to find on my Shop My under my Brooklyn Home tab or on my Amazon storefront.